name is Grant Keeney. I'm Senior Vice President, and I handle the office leasing and sales for the majority of our office building portfolio. I've been here a little over 7 years, and I've been in this business since 1985 when I got right out of college. One of my first big deals, well, I've done a lot over my entire career, but I think we did about a 28,000 square foot lease with the County of Sacramento. So working with the county, I've worked with the state of California a lot, but the county is a little bit of a different animal, but it allowed me to experience with Ethan Conrad Properties just the great collaboration involved with construction and facilities and outside architectural service firms and vendors and things like that. So it was a very complex job, and not so much complex, but just very thorough, and really we could not make mistakes, and we really wanted to use that particular deal as a real springboard to demonstrate to the County of Sacramento that we're a preferred provider and kind of a go-to landlord. And I guess since that time, we've done probably 4 more leases with the County of Sacramento. We're going to continue to do more, which I'm in the middle of right now. Do I have any favorite properties? Well, initially, because I've been a Class A office leasing guy for a long time, 3100 Zinfandel and 8880 Cal Center were 2 of the early buildings that Ethan bought when I came here. And being involved in the repositioning of those buildings and the lease up and the constant management of those buildings to keep them occupied and good tenants in place. So, but since that time, in the last couple of years, we've gone on a strong acquisition spree, and Ethan has bought now 6 to 8 new assets in just the last 2 years. They're going to be really exciting to work on. It's a challenging environment right now to find tenants, but I think as the work from home model comes back to employees in place, I think that office portfolio of ours is going to grow tremendously. So the new Class A buildings that Ethan's purchased, I think, are really exciting. Ethan Conrad Properties is a vertically integrated, hands-on, local, aggressive owner. So what repositioning means is basically taking a lot of the neglected capital items, the lobbies, the parking lots, the landscaping, the exterior, as well as the interior. So from a positioning standpoint, when we acquire the building versus when we complete our repositioning, it looks like a completely refreshed building. So repositioning it means technically going from a kind of a tired, neglected building that the brokers and tenants kind of ignore, so now it's very attractive. We have a lot of suites in these buildings that are what we call market ready, where a tenant can move in relatively quickly with few, if any, changes. And I think from a community standpoint, the entire community to be able to drive by a building that doesn't look neglected and has had a commitment from ownership and has acquired a lot more tenants and becomes, another vibrant piece to the local business marketplace. My job is customer facing, so I deal directly with tenants in the marketplace, but also the real estate brokers that we rely on, specifically in the office sector, to bring us deals and to have trust and faith and confidence that we're going to be a provider that's going to make the deal relatively easy or easier. But also I'm a people person, so I like the integration within the company, but I love getting out and talking to brokers and tenants. And I like to say I'm in the solutions business. So I like to come up with a plan and a strategy and execute it that provides a winning solution for all of us. I'd like to travel Europe more and look at the history and cultures and changes and go from Western Europe to Eastern Europe. I've already been to a few countries, but I'd really like to expand on that because I just had a great time. Number two, I'd like to go to the Masters golf tournament. I've been on their waiting list for 20 years and I just haven't won the lottery on that, but that's probably my biggest sporting bucket list event. And three, oh gosh, I'd like to have more grandchildren. I have one, and everyone else is kind of in that dating bachelor mode, but I think eventually they'll, as the years get on, I think they're gonna kind of pivot a little bit more and move in that direction. So I'm really excited about that.